history will repeat itself with the numbers combined, 260 points between both teams.
Eagles handle more to give Mitchell a break off the ball. That'll be something to watch.
Yeah, and also depends on what kind of defensive adjustments that the Nuggets have made to get the ball out of Mitchell's hand.
Well, the Aussie.
And the Eagles coming off 19 points in game one.
Jokic and Gobert. You can watch that matchup with all the smalls. Give me the big guys every once in a while. Got Zach Zarba, Pat Frere, and Michael Smith. Three incredibly experienced officials. And Gobert down the lane to lay it up and in. Shot clock at 9. Spider Mitchell gets the switch onto Porter Jr. And Donovan Mitchell from the foul line.
Make minor adjustments to take away some of those easy open looks that Denver was able to get.
The drop off back to Jokic, little floater. 40 career triple doubles. He has 4 triple doubles in 15 playoff games. Gobert started the move around. O'Neal passed it up. Ingles will launch and drop it through. And Utah 6 of 8 in the early going. Approaching the midpoint of the first quarter. Jokic will tee up the triple and drop it through.
Jokic right there, 31% three-point shooter, able to knock in shots. Beautiful pass and backdoor cut by Mitchell from O'Neal.
Royce O'Neal gave the I see you.
To win that game. And Bob, Jim, Mitchell is just so even-keeled. And Snyder said because of Mitchell's leadership, the mindset carried over.
7-0 Denver run to take the lead.
Adding value off the bench.
Jordan Clarkson with the 3. I was laughing when we were talking pregame at 11 of Denver's 18. So Clarkson all the way to the rim again. If you're guarding Jordan Clarkson, he's going to the basket and he's going to shoot. Working on Moutier. He'll use the Grant screen. Jeremy Grant, head of the key 3. Perfect.
Sometimes he can frustrate you in regards to taking tough shots, but when he's on, he's tough to manage.
Dozier, that's Porter Jr.'s game right there. That is the best rookie three-point shooter by percentage. The and control, shot clock at 7. Donovan Mitchell dropping it back to Royce O'Neal. Nice shovel inside. What a finish with the physicality.
Going to keep our eye on Gobert, also Donovan Mitchell.
Right.
And you can give him in-game rest by taking him off the ball at times.
Michael Porter Jr. is dominating. So the game's already in the playoffs. We're only day 3, and they've been incredible. Jamal Murray flipping it up and in.
A great two-man game. You had an empty side corner, allowing Niang to get by him.
Millsap.
They got to get going right here.
Oh, that's a little bang and bump. How about that? Murray's saying, hey, we're up 3. Donovan Mitchell saying, okay, a lot of attention on me. We're only down 3. Where is the game? Clarkson, another 3.
I have to call that. You really don't. There's way more. We have more contact up here between these glass right here.
Mitchell guiding in that lob. So Ingles has handled more in this game than we saw in game 1. They're giving Mitchell a little bit of a rest and a beautiful little dive cut on the push out. Jokic is the trailer. He had it poked away. They throw ahead to Gobert. Can he beat Murray to the rim? He does and draws the foul. Utah, this has been a wonderful first half. Jokic up and under on Gobert. Big on big for the bucket. Inside 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Step back and rattling that home. Clarkson didn't use the Gobert screen. Now trying to hide behind the big man. Clarkson, step back jumper and another triple. Jordan Clarkson with 16 off the bench in the first half. Now looking for Murray. Shot clock at 5. Kept the pivot foot down. Jokic at 2. He's got to go. And Gobert spikes it. Royce O'Neal cycle it to Clarkson. And he beat the buzzer off Iron and Gobert. They're going to count that basket and we go to 0-0. And Murray went through the whole Jazz roster but couldn't make the layup. And here's Ingles headed the other way.
Well, another one of those missed opportunities that Coach Malone talked about. And then good teams.
Good defense leading to offense in transition. Biggest lead is expanded now to 15. Michael Porter Jr. out of the corner. And that's how MPJ. Jokic thought about that 3. Down the lane, flipping it up and in. The skill and a guy that plays at his own pace. Performance right now for Utah. And Mitchell the step back. Oh, by the way, he can still score.
Oh, you know, to young players. And that's the beauty about growth, being a great player, sharing some of that knowledge, lifelong knowledge. Let me make these young guys better basketball players, but better men long term.
Mason Plumlee changed his uniform from 24 to 7, and he's been working at Lower Merion High School in the offseason. Gave him another appreciation for Kobe as well, as Donovan Mitchell answers with a triple of his own.
Boy, he was so wide open. He was able to get the offensive rebound because of slow rotation by the Nuggets, and now they paid for it again by giving up. These guys are wide open spacing, and they're knocking down jump shots.
Michael Porter Jr. missing. Jokic sneaking inside. Rebound and finish. That was wonderful.
But then smartly used the opposite side of the rim to lay it up.
Donovan Mitchell with a three. Denver got game one in overtime. Jazz trying to even the series. Mitchell down the lane with a kick out. Catch and shoot three. They made 5 straight threes. That is just Mitchell getting all his teammates involved. Murray trying to answer, and he does. Drop off to Gobert. That was blocked nicely. Swatted away by Grant. Jokic on the handle. Grant the trail three on the way. Played the D, hit the three. Directing traffic with Porter Jr. on the switch. 2 men to take the ball out of his hand. Shot clock at 3. There's a skip pass. O'Neal out of the corner. And there's the adjustment for the Jazz. You want to send 2? Shot clock at 5. Clarkson on Monte Morris. Clarkson inside.
Beautiful.
Jordan Clarkson. He's got 20 to lead Utah. But for the Utah Jazz, you lose a heartbreaker in overtime. This kind of response has been impressive. Mitchell for 3.
And think about this. Last game, Utah made 16 threes on 47 attempts. Already have 18.
Right now, if you're Denver, you need something, and you need it in a hurry heading into the fourth. Donovan Mitchell, he takes the flip on the kick out. Monte Morris penetrating. Plumlee, shot clock at 1. Does he recognize? He got it out of his hands and got it into the basket.
Wow, and I was going to say that was excellent defense that time by the Jazz by cluttering up space, but Plumlee patiently got 2.
And there's Donovan Mitchell with the 2 for 1. Jokic and Jeremy Grant playing with P.J. Dozier, Jamal Murray, and Monte Morris. Ingles right down the lane, and that's too easy. That has been the issue. Jordan Clarkson already working on a career high. That's a half-court set baseline drive dunk. Somehow got it back. He's trapped under the backboard. Shot clock down to 2. Clarkson weaving, floating, flipping it in. It has been that kind of evening for the Jazz.
And I know it was a broken play, don't get me wrong, but that is still, with 3 seconds, was just too easy.
Michael Porter Jr., little reload 3 out of the corner. Great three-point shooter, 20-point scorer, and you say, all right, now Mike Conley, hey, having a baby is always going to take priority over your job.
It's exhausting when you're doing that.
I'm throwing the penalty flag on you.
Really?
She's got to deliver the baby.
But I'm saying, it's, you know, no? You don't feel me on that?
No, you're the assistant coach. I mean, you can't play any better team basketball. Yeah. Michael Porter Jr. is going to keep firing.
Well, why not? They were highly efficient. This game, it's Utah. I predict a closer, tougher challenge game defensively for both teams. Went up for a rebound and, you know, came down awkwardly on his ankle. I've been there. I understand what that's like. And you put yourself in the position.
So Troy Daniels getting a chance to play here, along with Keita Bates-Diop. As both teams have emptied the bench, Troy Daniels can be a flamethrower for Utah. They're going to show a lot of good things, but probably not get too cocky in a 1-1 series. And again, dribble drives have been the difference here. The meal rooms be like across from each other at the hotel.
Well, one will be talkative and one will be silent.